All right. Welcome back, Eat Your Family. We're back with another shift. All right, so we just completed a drop off. Now we're gonna be heading over to our next pickup. But I would like to put out a disclaimer because these are just raw footages. I don't have enough time to edit, cut, certain things out. So this is just gonna be strictly what I recorded from my actual cam, and I'm doing voiceover and also adding some background music. I hope you guys are enjoying these content. I'm in the Miami market. So my name is Vinsky. First name, nickname is Skister, SKSTR. But I document my e-drift, e-bike deliveries, of course, using the Uber Eats apps. That's the main one, but also I use Grubhub. And then if Grubhub is slow, I shift over to Shipt and Instacart because I love doing like food deliveries, but I also love doing grocery deliveries too. Why? Because why not get paid doing something that you love? I love doing my own grocery shopping on my own time, so why not shop for other people too? So hey, that's like a 2-for-1 deal. But as you can see here, this truck just is slowed down just a little bit, but I want to make myself visible, so I took the sidewalk, right? So I'll make sure that I'm visible on its side, and now I'm getting away from it because I don't know what it's going to be doing, if it's going to be backing in somewhere. But hey, look at the weather. The weather is beautiful. Sunny day, partly cloud. What a great way to head out and do deliveries. Perfect weather for e-bike deliveries. A shout out to you that are doing e-bike deliveries, also doing it on scooters and regular bikes. I see you guys around the area, so shout out to you. But man, when I tell you I'm in love with doing e-bike deliveries, like I used to do car deliveries years ago, about like 2 years ago, and that's when I first started doing deliveries. It was okay, but I just noticed like I'm doing these deliveries, but I noticed the expenses of course you're using your own vehicle, car, truck, SUV, van. Of course, a portion of it goes to gas, right? You got to make sure you do the maintenance, right? All these expenses, and you got to make sure your insurance is on point, just in case anything happens. And I noticed that I wasn't retaining as much as I would like to. So that's why I switched over to the e-bike, and it's been nothing but amazing. All I got to do is charge up and go, of course. I was just watching a video, and there was a guy that mentioned that charging up your e-bike, I think it costs pennies on a dollar. I think that's the phrase that he used. So I just charge up and go. So I mean, that's a dope thing that I learned from watching that video. But also the peace of mind of taking a sidewalk, of course, bike lanes when it's available, because the area that I'm in, sometimes there's areas that have bike lanes and there's that don't. I would hope in the future that they start constructing to get bike lanes, as much as possible. Because I find it not to be safe to ride your bike on the main road where you got cars riding with you. Because remember, there'll always be those signs like, oh hey, the bike could take the full lane. But just for me, the anxiety, it's not for me. So hey, we got a beautiful day. Hope you guys enjoying the scenery as well. I do my best to get as much scenery as well. The blue sky, the green grass, the trees. I just love it. I love the air against my skin, the sun when it's sunny out. It's just something about that sun. There's benefits to being out there in the sun as well. So hope you guys are enjoying it. And also let me know the footages, because it's on 1080p. I'm recording on my camera, 1080. It's a 1080p, and then the frame is 60. But again, gotta drop the disclaimer, these are raw footages, not edited. I didn't cut, I didn't cut the trips from to and from the restaurants and stuff, so you guys can actually witness and see the scenario, the scenery wherever I'm working at, which is super dope. And this area right here is one of my main drop-off locations, because there's like 4 apartment complex in the area. There's a hospital right back there, the University of Miami hospital, and then you got Costco right here around the corner. People do their shopping and stuff, so it's a popular area to deliver. And also there's a couple, like, breakfast restaurants that you could pick up from. And the best orders that I get is from the cafes that be downstairs, and then all I got to do is go a couple meters, go a couple yards to the apartment complex and deliver it to the person, because they could probably be busy, probably be working from home, got to deal with the kids. But we just made it to this bakery. It's called Sesame Bakery over at Seoul Amiya. And then I can't forget the university around the backside. It's the FIU Biscayne campus. I get orders to drop off over there too. So is the market that I'm in. I'm grateful to be doing deliveries in that area. It's amazing. It's fun.
Gotta pick up Ashley. Alright, thank you, man.
Yep. As you guys can see my setup, but man, I want you guys to watch this clip and see where I picked up from and where I will be delivering to, because the area that I chose, which is North Miami, Biscayne Boulevard, got restaurants, got places to shop at. I'm super familiar with the area to the point that I know where I'm going, and I adjust along the way depending on the route, depending on the traffic, how busy it is, and things like that. Right, I just hit the corner. Now look at where I'm gonna be delivering to, guys. I just told you guys earlier that this area is known for picking up at cafes and bakeries downstairs, and look specifically where I'll be delivering to. Easy money right there, easy money. I'm working on getting better cameras, getting an Insta 360 camera. I'm working on upgrading my equipment for the future, of course, so bear with me. I don't know about the quality. I don't know how the quality is gonna come out, but I just picked up from that restaurant and I dropped off like maybe 0.2 miles, maybe.
Hey, how you doing, man?
And this gentleman right here is always, he's always, hey man, he always comes in a clutch for me. He knows every time when I'm coming in for delivery, and he always point me in the right direction, man. Shout out to the front desk, the concierge, man. They always point you in the right direction in the area. So there's 2 elevators on the, I'm gonna say like on the west side, and then on the east side of the apartment complex. So they're gonna point you to which elevator to take. So when you go up the elevator, it's you right close to where the person's apartment complex is, so you could just drop it off and bring there's a key fob they give you that you got to use to get access to the elevator, right? To get access to the elevator, and you'll be able to go up and drop it off, come back down, and head on to your next delivery. I was so shocked when I got that delivery, man. I was so shocked, but I'm not surprised though, because it happens a lot, especially in that area. Another thing I like about the Uber app is like when you're midway delivering to a customer, they'll already start sending offers to you. And I'm already ready to accept them so I could push on to the next delivery after I drop it off. So that's super dope too. I just got off the elevator and the door of the apartment complex is legit, man, a couple feet from the elevator though. This is I don't want to gloat or brag about eBike deliveries. I just love it because of the convenience. Of course, parking was always an issue when you drive in your car, but when you really think about it, you're doing deliveries on an e-bike. You could just park the e-bike close to the shop, go in for a couple minutes, pick up the food, and then you go either 1 to 2 or maybe 2.5 miles to go drop it off. So, but other than that, you know, just watching out for safety, making sure you're good. You got your helmet, you got your lights, your mirrors as well. You gotta watch your blind spots, because I've had some near misses, I'll be honest. Yeah, I'm talking about the e-bike deliveries, but I've had some near misses, which you got to be careful out here, because you can see the person, but is the person paying attention to you on the road? So definitely, if you made it this far in this video, man, hit that like button, subscribe for some more, you know, e-bike deliveries in the Miami market, and also comment down below what market you in. If you're in the same market as me, hey man, yo, let me know. Hopefully we'll run into each other. Man, I hope everybody's doing good, man. Comment down below how you doing physically, how you doing mentally, how you doing, you know, emotionally, how you doing spiritually, financially. It's all good vibes on this channel. So we just dropped off that real quick order. I'm gonna put it on the screen for you guys. I know you guys were asking for me to put, you know, the pay of what I've made. I'm gonna do that, and then at the end of the videos, I'm gonna put the total of how much I made for each delivery that I've done in each video, so you guys could see. All right, we made it to another pickup. Based on where I am right now, I think this is the Starbucks order, because I normally get Starbucks order. I think this is this is the breakfast shift. Yeah, these are the breakfast shifts. So the daytime videos that you normally see are breakfast shifts and also lunch shifts that I do. The nighttime shifts, I don't think this camera will do well in that setting, so these are a majority of breakfast shifts and lunch shifts. So made it to Starbucks. Of course, my order is not ready, so I know it's going to be some wait time, maybe like a good 5 to 7 minutes. Majority of my offers that I accept, it depends on my mood, but I accept $2.50 $3 orders, $4 orders, 5, 6, 7, 8, and there's like 10 plus as well. So it all depends. My best strategy is accept as much offers as possible and let the numbers accumulate so I can see the numbers at the end of my shift. I normally do a 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. Take a break for a couple hours, rest, see what my numbers are like, and then go out for the dinner shift, because the dinner shift is the most profitable one. It all depends on where you are and your market as well. Hope you guys are enjoying the raw footages too, because I know I'm clipping a couple of videos together, so they're gonna be long form, either 30 minutes plus, 40 minutes plus, even maybe more than like an hour, so hey, let me know how you guys feel about that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, of course. As we can see, it's a wait time. It's a wait time, because normally I would check to see if the order is there, confirm it, and then head off. But other people are ordering from the app and also the drive-through. What I think, I don't know if it was prior to COVID or after COVID, but I noticed, and I feel for the employees of restaurants, because they have to work double, triple as much of the workload to satisfy everyone, and sometimes it's super busy. You're getting people from the drive-through that's ordering, you got people walking into ordering, you got people ordering online for delivery, and then you got people ordering to pick up, like those mobile online orders. So I feel for them, and I have patience. I have such a laid-back personality, and majority of these restaurants, they see me multiple times, built relationships. I'm laid back when I come to, I don't get too frustrated. If it's way too long, I will cancel the order. Like, for example, if it's more than like 20-30 minutes, I'm canceling that order and I'm leaving. There was one order that I got that I had to wait 45 minutes for, and it was a big order, and it was a great paying order. It was either $12 or like $14 for the order, and I ended up just writing it out. I waited. It was a big, almost like a catering order, because it was about 10 to 12, if not 14 items, and I waited for that one. But that was my last delivery of the shift too. I remember this order specifically. It was so busy, I had to wait a little bit for them to make the order, and I was just watching people walking in, grabbing their stuff, walking out. What I should start doing is put a timer up of how long it's gonna take. Like, once I walk into the store and I see that my order is not ready, put a timer on and see how long it takes for them to complete the order, so I could confirm it and head off. Hey, let me know down in the comment section if y'all want that. I think this order alone is why this video is gonna be super long, because of the wait time. Yeah, I told you guys these gonna be raw footages. I'm showing you everything from how long it takes me to get to and from pickups, to and from drop-offs, and also gonna be showing you guys if there's a long wait time at a restaurant, it's gonna be in these footages. You know what the biggest pet peeve is? And I don't know what kind of system they do at the restaurant, but have you ever had an order that you had to wait for one item and you had to wait for a very long time? I've had that multiple times, man. Somebody will order a latte and it's like, damn, it's one item. How come it's not, it's not quick, or they're not done yet? Those are the ones that get under my skin, I'm not gonna lie. And my patience, when I'm doing deliveries, I got my earbuds on, I'm listening to music, or I'm listening to a podcast, I'm listening to like a YouTube video, just to keep my mood always positive, to be honest, because what's the point of being negative? That's a question. Answer this in the comment section, guys. What point is it to be negative or have that negative mood, negative energy? It doesn't benefit anybody, let alone it's harmful to us and our body, our mood, our attitude. So let's all remain positive. Let's all spread that positive energy to one another, because we don't know what the next person is going through. So kindness is always a great thing. Bro, like, one pet peeve is when drivers come after me and they get their orders before me and I'm still waiting at the restaurant. That's another pet peeve of mine, man. But hey, like I just said, let's keep it positive. Keep everything positive here. Yeah, this is a long wait time. I totally forgot that I had this well, I'm not surprised, because based on what I capture on the action camera, I make sure I record everything, because if I end up turning it off, I'm gonna forget that I did turn it off, and then I'm gonna lose footages during the delivery. So I keep my action cam on until the battery dies, and then I replace it and then continue recording after that. These are like one of the few orders that I got a long wait time, to be honest, guys. One of the few orders, especially with Starbucks. People got to get their coffees in the morning. They got to get their lattes, their iced coffee. There's times where I'll pull up to the Starbucks and the drive-through is super long, and I'm thankful I got the eBike, because all I gotta do is pull up to the sidewalk, park my bike, lock it up, go in, and then head back out. But yeah, this is a long one right here. And I'm glad I'm uploading raw footages so you guys can see what I go through from my point of view, but you guys are viewing it as well to see, like, hey, like, legit, like, this is a long wait time over here at Starbucks. I don't even remember the time frame, honestly, as from where I walked into the Starbucks and when I got the order to leave. And that's what there's the unpredictability when you accept an offer. You don't know if you're going to be able to pick it up, confirm it, and then head off to drop off. You don't know how busy it's going to be when you walk in. So there's so much unpredictability when it comes to doing deliveries. I know you guys notice how many people are walking in, walking back out, grabbing their stuff now. And I don't even know what the time frame is by now, but yep. And you can see the employees working hard, man, to try to get all the orders. And that's looking at the shelf, it's pretty stacked right now. So I mean, that's crazy. It's crazy to the point that all of these are getting done. What about the drive-through, the people that's ordering through the drive-through? So it just makes sense that it's just super busy. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a big fan of Starbucks. I've tried them a few times, but it's just not for me. I prefer making my own coffee at home. I'm able to control how much creamer I could put, sugar. And we finally got the package. Now we're gonna go drop it off, man. Hope you guys are able to see what I gotta go through when it comes to doing deliveries, certain wait times, the busyness that goes through the restaurants that I pick up at. Sometimes when I'm shopping and delivering, the checkout has only one cashier, and there's long lines too. So hopefully on the next few footages I'll be able to show you guys that experience that I go through. Ain't nothing like confirming your pickup. Now I got my music in my ears, got my podcast going. Now it's time to go to the drop off. As you can see that I'm at the stop. I'm at the I'm waiting so I can turn right, head across the street. So the angle seems like I'm gonna go straight, but I'm gonna make a right and cross the street. I don't know. When it comes to riding a bike, I'm not gonna say it puts you on alert, but doing these e-bike deliveries, it makes you think critically, like what's the best option to get to and from your destination, which route works best. Like, say if I'm coming and I'm approaching somewhere and the sidewalk is busy, I would take alternate routes in order to work more efficiently to get around the busy sidewalks. I take back alleys, back streets, or I'll take the main street as well. Find somewhere that has like a bike lane so I could be able to get to and from the destination real quick, real fast too. All right, we made it to the drop off. I promise you, I had to wait
Hello.
20, 25, maybe 30 minutes for a cup of latte. I kid you not, for this order. So I'm glad you guys are able to experience seeing the footages of the pickups and drop offs.
So, I was having, yeah, right here. You too.
One cup of coffee took that long, so we're gonna head back to the main area and see if we could get another order. This delivery bag, man, it's been clutch. I've been able to carry multiple offers in it, but we made it to the end. I'll catch you guys on the next one.